So welcome back to another live stream session from Emcan Institute. So today I'm going to focus on a different question type on listening. Previously, we have done some live sessions for reading and listening. So this time I'm going to go ahead with matching question type for listening. Okay. So before I proceed with the live session today, I just want to tell you about the practice materials that we offer as an institute. So if you need more practice materials for IELTS testing, so you can go to our application, Emcan Institute. You can download that on Play Store and App Store. Just go to the application. There you can see all the practice materials available. So you can purchase because you need more practice, right? It's not just watching videos. You can get an idea by watching videos, true, but at the same time, you need more practice materials to practice. Then only you can master the skills. Okay, so just try that one. And I will share all the links and everything in the description as well, so you can refer to this one. And then, if you are a new viewer for this live stream, if you have missed our previous live sessions, don't worry. All the lessons are available on our YouTube channel, Emcan Institute. Just search Emcan Institute. You can see our channel there, and you can see all the lessons that I have done so far. Okay. So and the other thing is, if you need other question types, because we do see many messages. If you want me to explain other question types and everything, just feel free to mention on the comment section, so I can come up with a new video for your lessons. Okay? Yeah. So without any delay, let's go to our lesson today. So today I'm focusing on listening matching question type. So let me share the screen with you. If you can't see or if you can't hear me, just let me know, then I can check from my end. Yeah, just give me a moment. Okay, I hope you can see the screen. Yes, so let me just slide show this one. Okay, so as I said, today I'm focusing on IELTS listening matching question type. Okay, so I chose this one because I have noticed many students are struggling to get the answer here, because sometimes the audio is a bit faster and you don't know how to find the proper answer for that one. And in that case, as I said, for listening, you have to train your ear. Okay, so listen carefully and always focus on the keywords. Okay, so if you don't know how to get the keywords and everything, I will teach you that one. But if you need more explanation on that one, you can watch our previous videos on YouTube as well. Okay, so this is the question type that I have selected today. So what are we supposed to do here? Okay, so what does the speaker suggest would be helpful for each of the following areas of volunteer work? So they have given some volunteer work here: fundraising, litter collection, playmates, story club, first aid. So you are supposed to find the helpful things that you need to engage in these volunteer work. So they have given the helpful things here. Okay, so now, as I said before in our previous live sessions as well, for listening, they give you some time to look at the question. Okay, so use that time to be familiar with the keywords and everything. And most importantly, you have to predict your answer. Sometimes you cannot predict the exact answer, but still you can predict the possible words that they're going to use in the audio. Okay, because audio will be played only once, right? So you don't have time to think of all the possible words while you are listening to the audio. So that's why they give you some time. Okay, so use it wisely. Okay, so here, so what are the helpful things? Let me just take the highlighter so it's easy for you to follow me. Okay, so first one, experience on stage. Okay, so they have given this one. Yeah, so stage, what are the possible words related to stage? Well, what do we do on a stage? We perform, we sing, dance, act. Okay, so now you should think, okay, if this is an answer, then they will definitely talk about some sort of a performance, singing. Okay, yeah, so like that, always predict the synonym, because they will not use the exact same word in the audio. Okay, yeah, so the next one, original new ideas. Original, something creative. and new ideas. So, okay, they must definitely talk about some ideas and points, okay? And then parenting skills. Parenting skills, it can be like, what is parenting skills? It's like you have children and you know how to raise children, okay? And then an understanding of food and diet. Okay, food and diet. Then definitely this is something related to nutrients, okay, or else nutrition, health, something like this, because they're talking about diet here, right? Okay, then next, retail experience. Retail, what is retailing? You're selling something, okay. And then a good memory, something related to your memory, like you can remember a lot of things or else you don't forget things easily, okay. And then a good level of fitness. Good level of fitness, it means you are fit, like you are active, you can do anything without any struggle, okay, it's like you're fit, okay. So now we kind of predicted some words that they might use in the audio. So as I said, in listening, the answers are in order, right? So they will start with fundraising first. Then they go to litter collection, fundraising, and then litter collection, then playmates, then story club, and then first aid. Okay, so let's see how to get the answers. Okay, you also can try with me. So if you're finding it difficult to find the answer, just comment down below. Then I can redo it for you. Okay, so let me play the audio. If you can't hear the audio, just let me know. Okay, let's see. Okay, sorry.
Okay, so let's take a look at some of the work areas that we need volunteers for and the sort of things that would help you in those. You may wish simply to help us raise money. If you have the creativity to come up with an imaginative or novel way of fundraising, we'd be delighted, as standing in the local streets or shops with a collection box can be rather boring.
Okay, so they first mention you can help us raise money, so fundraising. Okay, and then they mention creativity, novel way of fundraising. Okay, so novel is a synonym for new. So what you should do actually, the moment they mention the question, go to the box and there you can see the highlighted keywords, right? Then try to focus on the words that they mention related to the keywords that you have highlighted. So there they mention creativity, novel way of fundraising. So in means, so it's definitely original new ideas because they didn't talk about anything that you do on stage. Parenting skills? No. Food and diet? No. Retail, selling something? No. Memory? No, nothing. Then fitness? No. So it's only original new ideas. Okay. So the answer must be B for first one, fundraising. Okay, let me just type it. Okay, I'll write it for you. Then it's easy. Okay, yes. And then litter collection. Okay, we'll see. Now, the moment you hear litter collection, go to the box and focus on the keywords. Okay, and stay focused. Okay, let me play the audio again.
One outdoor activity that we need volunteers for is litter collection. And for this, it's useful if you can walk for long periods, sometimes uphill. Some of our regular collectors are quite elderly, but very active and keen to protect the environment.
Okay, so here she said it's useful if you can walk for long periods. You can walk. So something related to walking and sometimes uphill. Uphill means mountains, right? So and they are very active. So is it related to stage? No. Is it related to ideas? No. Parenting skills? No. Food and diet? No. Retail selling something? No. Good memory? No. A good level of fitness? Yes. You have to walk for long periods. For that, you should be fit, right? And then sometimes uphill. And then you should, and there you must be active. So in that case, a good level of fitness. Okay, so that comes under litter collection. Okay, let me just write it here. Okay, yes. Now next one, playmates. Okay, we'll see.
If you enjoy working with children, we have 3 vacancies for what are called playmates. These volunteers help children learn about staying healthy through a range of out-of-school activities. You don't need to have children yourself, but it's good if you know something about nutrition and can give clear instructions.
Okay, so next one. There, I think we are a bit confused on between two answers. It's C and D because the moment I have noticed this one, most of the students, the moment they hear children, they think it's parenting skills. But no, she said you don't need to have children. In that case, you can avoid parenting skills. But their main focus is on the nutrition. You should have a clear idea about nutrition, about health, and also it's an understanding of food and diet. See, this is how you get the answers. Just listen carefully one by one and focus on the keywords. Focus on the predictions you made before they started playing the audio. Okay, if you do that properly, you can easily pick the answer. Okay, so for playmates, it's D. Okay, let me just write it here. Okay, then next one, story club. Okay, we'll see.
If that doesn't appeal to you, maybe you would be interested in helping out at our story club for disabled children, especially if you have done some acting. We put on 3 performances a year based on books they have read, and we're always looking for support with the theatrical side of this.
Okay, so I think it's clear. They talked about acting, performances, theatrical side of this. So all these words are related to stage, experience on stage. They didn't talk about ideas, parenting skills, food and diet. No, right? So it's all about acting, performances. They're going to put on 3 performances, right? And then they need someone who is related to theatrical aspect. Okay, so it's experience on stage for story club. Okay, let me write it here. Okay, now the last one, first aid. Okay, now listen carefully.
The last area I'll mention today is first aid. Volunteers who join this group can end up teaching others in vulnerable groups who may be at risk of injury. Initially, though, your priority will be to take in a lot of information and not forget any important steps or details.
Okay, so here she mentioned, okay, so you are supposed to give some instructions for the ones who are at the risk of injury. So, but the priority was you have to take in a lot of information, take in. So you have to study. Okay, for that one, what do you need? You need good memory and you cannot forget things. She mentioned that one, not forget any important things. Okay, so in that case, it's only one option available. So good memory. Okay, yeah. So this is how you find answers. I hope you found this easier. So we'll see. So as I said, for fundraising, it's original new ideas because they talked about creativity, innovative or novel way of fundraising. And then for litter collection, it's G, a good level of fitness because they talked about walking for a long time, uphill and active, being active. And then playmates, it's D, understanding of food and diet because they mentioned nutrients. And then story club, it's A, experience on stage because they talked about acting, performances, theatrical side of it. And then first aid, it's the F, good memory because you have to take in a lot of information, you have to study, and you cannot forget things. Okay, yeah, so this is how you do listening matching. So I hope you find this easier, and if you have any difficulties in doing this one, just let me know. I can come up with another session as well. Okay, yeah, so this is how you do listening matching. So I need you to practice. As I said, you need to practice this one. So just go to our application. You can see many practice materials there. Just practice. There are item-based ones. You can select listening, matching, and do. Then definitely you will ace your score in listening. Okay, and so as I said, we are from Emcan Educational Institute, so we conduct classes for IELTS preparation as well, and we are British Council partners. You can, if you want to do your exam here, you can come to our center and do it as well. Okay, so if you need more information on that one, you can contact us. And as you can see, I have given you two numbers because we are not only in Dubai, we are in Georgia as well. So if you are in Dubai, sorry, if you are in Georgia, Tbilisi, you can contact us on the Georgian number, and then you can contact us here. If you are in Dubai, you can contact us through our number given, and then have given our email address as well. Just feel free to send an email, so we are happy to share the details with you. And if you need more details on the courses that we provide, it's not just IELTS, we do a lot of things. Okay, so like PT, OET, TOEFL, there are many. So if you want more details on all the coaching that we provide, just visit our website www.emcaned.com. You can see all the details there. Okay, so next time I will come up with a different question type. So till then, stay safe. So I hope to see you later in a different session. Bye bye. Take care.